Mr. Producer. Did you hear that?
Oh, he's only muted now, so yeah, he can hear. Yeah, we should start doing that.
My baby.
Like that one or that one. That's a real good one. That's probably the best one. That's a good one, but not as good as that one. That's a pretty good one too. That's probably the second best one right there. But that's the one. And that's probably the third. That was, they didn't know what they were doing back then.
Hi, I'm Daniel Irish from USA Carp Guide.
Then up,
Do you
then
want
up
to turn
until
a good
about
fishing
there.
trip into a great
That's when
one?
they started.
Introducing feeding mixes,
When they started
the
figuring
smartest way
stuff
to
out.
plan your feed strategy. Browse ready-to-made mixes crafted
I'm
by
just talking
expert
shit.
anglers, or build your own from scratch. Choose ingredients, set quantities, log your results. With real data from your sessions, you'll know exactly what bait
Tonight,
to use. and
sweetheart,
Smarter prep,
it's
bigger catches,
time
fewer
to
blanks.
go.
Download the Go Catch Fish app, available in the App Store and Google Play Store today.
Hello, everybody.
Wasabi.
What's going on? Yeah. So, as you guys just saw, we were talking a little bit about Catch. We had a meeting with Catch today. We got some good news. Very, very good news.
And bad news.
Let's give them the bad news first, then.
It ain't ready.
Is that the bad news? That they're
Yeah.
not ready?
No, it's not ready.
Yeah, that is bad. But good news is it'll be ready in about January, so that's good. We're gonna have a pretty cool launch. It's gonna be called Catch USA, and it's going to be free. Thank you for everybody that downloaded the app. They saw, hey, if we make it free, they're gonna download it. So everybody that got your hands on the app and gave it a try, gave it a whirl, thank you very much. They're listening to our feedback. There's gonna be all kinds of new things in that app. I'm very, very excited. We have a whole breakdown of things that are going to be coming out. Unfortunately, it's top secret. So
I was curious.
yeah, I was gonna say, unfortunately, it's top secret. So you guys aren't really allowed to be in the end. But just know that there's going to be a whole lot of content dropping around this app. It's gonna be very, very cool. Yeah, I was about to give a little bit away.
Yo, you're not allowed. Stop it. But I will say this. It was a great meeting. And I was a little aggravated. I ain't gonna lie. Not aggravated. I wasn't aggravated. I was becoming impatient. That's probably a better word. But after the meeting, I completely understand why. They could not merge.
Make sure everything's
Can
good.
you mute me? Because I can hear me and it sound terrible. They could not merge, the USA version into the UK version, so they had to punt and redo the whole thing. So it's going to be a completely new format for the US. So and then some.
Yeah.
There's some very exciting news coming that we can't reveal, but it's going to be a doozy. There's
Yeah.
going to be.
And it kind of makes sense, that they had to make a new app because of how different,
Yeah.
carp fishing is over there versus, carp fishing over here.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm
Makes
not
sense.
really that smart, so it wasn't until he said it that I. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But another thank you to another sponsor, Bottom Feeder Baits.
Who?
Bottom Feeder Baits.
Oh yeah. Speaking of them guys, man, I had some guy come in my inbox wanting some panko, and so I'm gonna have to tell him that we closed the Pennsylvania branch.
No more. We're Midwest only now. No, that's not true. If if you guys want to get your hands on some Bottom Feeder Baits, message me, Kenny Mac, or James. James would be probably the fastest because I'm just gonna pretty much message James and tell him what you want. But yeah, if you want to get your hands on it, and if you are near a bait shop and you want to regularly get your hands on it, then putting us in your bait shop would be the best way to do that. So please get in contact with us so that we can get in contact with you and them. Want to get this into the hands of everybody. I love how it breaks down. I just love throwing bottom feeder baits. I'm screwed. I can't catch PBs on nothing else. Yeah, that's yeah.
I can't catch no tea.
right?
Also, I got some news that's going to bum you guys out. So, after all this time, I'm done with my marriage.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Well, here's the thing. She's out past midnight bar hopping all the time.
Yeah.
I'm serious. She's looking for me. That's funny. That's funny. I don't bar hop. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Anyway. Hi, Mike. Hi, Daniel Duke. Hi, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see?
Yeah, we got
Hi,
Brian.
Molly. I wish I had tea.
Yeah, she said you want a cup of tea and then doesn't bring a cup of tea. That's
Then gets on the internet like I can't see her. Is that her? Where's she at? Oh, that's not her, is it?
no, I saw her.
I
She
did.
said
The
something
plant
somewhere.
something
There
right
she is.
there. Yeah, running her mouth.
Oh, Dave's in here. Hello, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
There's Miles.
Oh, speaking of which, before expert comes in here and busts our head again, will you please do the honors?
Yeah, we're gonna beat him this time. Hey, thank you for that. Yeah, we'll stick it to him. Yeah. Please, everybody watching the show, if you could like and subscribe. And also, there's the little bell notification. If you could go ahead and click that, you will get a notification every time we go live, which is usually 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if we do any, little special live streams, you will be notified of those. So like and subscribe to USA Carp Guide, and that helps us a ton. Thank you very much, guys. We have seen our subscribers steadily growing since the show. I think we were at like $3.99 or something like that before we started doing the podcast weekly, and we're at 472. So thank you guys very much for that. Okay, I'll make sure we're good because that stuttered.
And there's some monetary value behind it too. You're really helping the channel out. So if we can keep, those 400 plus people for 3 years, we'll make, 4 or 5, maybe 6 cents.
Yeah, for real.
So yeah.
Then we can, give stuff away and maybe pay for one of the postages one day.
Stamp or something.
Yeah.
But have on
it. No tea for you today, huh? That's crazy.
That's terrible.
What? Yeah, gonna be a fun one. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another thank you to Ben's Tackle Shack. Thank you. You guys are trying to spread the word of carp fishing out there on the East Coast, and every day I see you guys getting out there, whether it's making a new commercial, making a new form of content, just promoting it, or actually getting out there and catching a fish, or just even trying to catch a fish. We see you out there and appreciate what you guys do as well.
What's your name? What's it mean?
Is that a reference for you? What's your name? What's your name? Is that a reference, or are you actually asking my name? Now I'm confused.
Oh, I'm Daniel Duke.
No.
Oh.
Now we got James in there. What's going on, James? How are you tonight?
Hi, James Sanders.
Yeah, I hope everybody's doing great tonight.
What's all those numbers next to their name?
Yeah, I know it's like their actual account instead of like their display name, I think. So
I
yeah.
think it means commenters.
What do you mean?
No, because there's 2 number 2s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm just like,
Go all the way down. He's got a reference to something. Oh, a reference for Dave.
oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm Daddy Irish.
Uh-oh.
Rakopowicz.
Be careful who you tell that to. Then I'm Kenny Mac. Yeah, see. That's what we need to do. Okay, you guys can go down to Dale Hollow, and I'll kick my feet up.
Go down. What can I? Would you just leave that alone? Dave and Miles prank called me the other night while they were fishing, acting like 8 Chinese men. Oh, they tried to call me. I didn't catch his call. They were going to get me. They were trying to get me.
Oh, is that what that was? I think I had a voicemail too. I like looked at like the transcription for a second and I was like, what is this dude talking? I was like, I'm
I
not
didn't
calling
even,
that
yeah,
back.
I didn't even see mine until like the next day.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was like, what is going on?
I don't see how I missed it.
He
I
said,
call.
dude, I'm all yeah,
Lord,
you guys
Johnny,
are ate up on the bake.
I
That's
promise.
as long as you have fun though.
My
That's
kind of people.
yeah.
So there's no tea.
Molly.
Like she already put the hammer down on me.
Yeah, she's really like, no, I'm really
Either.
we can do one of these. Live on the show, everybody. Let's see if she gets me.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Will you bring Kenny Mac the tea that you told him that you would make?
What are his tea preferences?
The one
Sweet? How sweet?
TEA. It could be just tea with. You don't even have to make it sweet. I don't care what. Just some hot tea. Be all right. You could put one spoonful of sugar in it if you want to, but I don't normally do that. No, use a go commando.
Thank you very much.
Now Gary Bartlett, he puts a half a gallon of
I
milk
love you.
and
Bye.
17 spoons of sugar in his. When you drink Gary Bartlett's tea, it's like drinking a bowl of ice cream.
Yeah, if you can actually drink it because it's so hot.
No, I like it hot.
I can't.
You're kind of a sissy, Daniel.
I guess so. I don't like my mouth being burned.
Are we on a podcast show?
Yeah, we are.
Let's get on with it.
We're just kind of talking. It was pretty.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, so we talked about Catch, talked about everybody. Let's talk about our guest. Oh, our expo, yes. January 31st, February 1st, February 2nd. The
30,
new
31st.
so it was 31st, the 1st and the 2nd. Oh, let's go check. Let's check live. Here we go. But the New England Fishing Expo. And we are going to have Carpro. You were right, January 30th, 31st, and February 1st.
I didn't hear what you said.
Nice try. Yeah, so we're gonna be there. They are, being very yeah. They have a lot of hospitality. They're, making us feel welcome. We got Carp Row going. There should be a bunch of vendors there, a bunch of people from the community there. We're gonna have, slideshows, things like that. We're gonna be there, doing a live podcast. Bottom Feeder Baits is gonna be there as well with the booth. So if you've been wanting to get your hands on that and you haven't messaged us yet, then you'll be able to get it there. It's David says, I am wrong. January 30th, the 31st, and February 1st. All right. I am wrong, everybody. I get it. I get it.
I don't really care for that as much as you are right. I like that one. Like, you are right. It has a ring to it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say I'm wrong, because people don't get that gratification. But it's very important. Click. It's very important. Even if you're not purchasing anything, if you can, just come out, hang out, and say what's up. Every head at Carpro is gonna matter. The community shows out. That's gonna give us, an even bigger space. For next time. More seminars, stuff like that. So come out, support the carp community. We'll see you there. James even got it right. Yeah, I'm sorry, Paul.
Yeah, West Coast Bait Boat is coming with us. U.S.A. Carp Guide, Bottom Feeder Baits. Plus there are going to be lots of our friends there.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go, Mr. Producer.
There we go. Yeah. And so, yeah, it's going to be, more stuff other than carp fishing, but we are trying to get our foot in the door. And, maybe these guys will see. They're pretty serious about what it is. It's not all, what I see on the internet. Some people, they're taking care of their fish. Some people are, really taking this serious, and it's a big passion for a lot of us. So hopefully they can see that, and we will. What?
Well, Paul says, "What are you guys giving away tonight?"
Oh,
I'm giving away my spit bottle.
there you go. What's going on, RJ? What's going on? I do have. If you will be coming to the expo, I can bring my one single red corn that I have, and maybe I can give that to you. Maybe you can go to the lab with that and see what you can do.
Oh, that's RJ right there.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, RJ? Sorry, I'm still reading the other stuff. CCT in the house.
How about that carp care spray? See, now I gotta take stuff off the table because people are just gonna be wanting to dig into my personal
You can
stuff.
have it. I'll give it away.
Yeah, because it's mine.
It's not mine.
He said, "Yep, okay, cool. See you there, RJ."
Yeah, shout out to Connecticut Custom Tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, big dogs in the house. Who else? Drop back. Man, those guys. Gary's a special individual. I thought he's going to crash and burn, man. If I'm being honest, he's going so fast. Go, 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 go. And I even said to Daniel, "Man, I don't know, man. This guy is full of piss and vinegar. And generally, when you're full of piss and vinegar like that, you burn out real fast." But as quickly as I thought that, he slowed down. I'm to a crawl, and I'm watching his process, and he's a monster. So pay attention to Gary Bartlett and Drop back there on the move, and he's putting out some very serious pop-ups. Go ahead, Daniel.
Yeah,
I was just kidding. I want to talk.
I was gonna say I'm excited to actually finally get my hands on some of those drop back pop-ups.
I couldn't find them.
It's all good. Does Miles have a permission slip? Is that a permission slip to come to the expo?
What are we going to give away? We forgot about the giveaway. They forgot about it, and so did we. What are we going to give away? What about this Christmas tree?
Molly will kill me. We give away a Christmas tree.
Well, she's on her way. So I'll tell you what. How about we give away we're going to give away a choice of flavored tiger nuts. That's not a good prize though, because we got to follow up a reel. A reel was,
Yeah, carp Slayer
which
really.
by the way, did you send that out?
Mhm.
Of course you did.
Very next day. Okay. How do you feel about that?
I don't know what it means. All right, we're giving away crap ton. Are they flavored tiger nuts, or are you talking about bagged tiger nuts? Mr. Producer?
I think he's running to get him probably. He probably threw the headset down. Knowing him, he probably threw the headset down and he's gone in a blur.
I guarantee he did a spin move first.
That reel is
So
is
these
very
are what
good.
I got.
Kenny took my mouse away, so I can't see.
Prepackaged bags of non-boiled tigers and Carpbait USA boilies.
Oh,
No carp bait USA.
Oh, okay, then we can.
To-
We'll put whatever
totally
label
kidding.
you want on them. They're no name
no,
right
I'm
now.
totally kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Right. He almost got you in trouble by saying we can put any label you want. He's like, no, joke.
Put any name you want on them. They're in a plastic
No,
bag.
I love their baits. I love everybody's baits.
You worried about me?
Yeah. In fact, right there in front, we got some Cartbait USA Home Sweet Home pop-ups that I am not giving away. Those are mine.
Yeah, he uses the hell out of them.
That's my brand new one that I just got. It's my brand new one. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys are liking the reel. I'm glad that it came in and everything's working. I was a little worried that it was gonna come in broken. I don't know why. I just have stupid anxiety about stuff like that. But I'm
No,
glad
I
that it
get it,
works. and-
Daniel. I understand your feelings,
Yeah.
man. You want everything to be perfect. And so.
Should just be at my post box. Just worked late. Thank you guys. Cartbait USA, best in the game. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to double down on that was just a joke. I love Lorenzo. I think he's a quality human being and puts out quality baits. I don't know him real well, but I have spoke to him. And I know who he is and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like pretty much everybody's bait. Like I say all the time, there's no one company that I use everything of theirs. I use everything that I like. If I like something, then I'll use it.
What?
What? Why'd you start giggling?
Them knuckleheads, bro.
Oh, I know. Just giveaway.
No, not there.
Oh.
Damn though, RJ and Miles. RJ asked, "Does Miles have a permission slip?"
Yeah. He said Kitty and Dan gonna get me clearance. Yeah, so now we have to be the messengers and get you permission to come to the fishing expo.
James is going to sleep. Let's go, bro.
All right. Let him go to sleep, then we'll do a big bottom feeder baits giveaway.
We'll give a giveaway after the show, and we're going to do the same thing we did before. And you got to type in giveaway. Do it now, and Austin will write down these names so that they can go on the spinner, and we'll decide what we're giving away here in a bit. Probably a bag of Austin's Tiger Nuts and a bag of Boilies. How's that?
Mhm.
That fair, Austin?
Works for me.
Okay, awesome. Cool.
All right. What happened to the frog when he parked in the handicap spot?
What?
He got towed.
Okay. Okay. Next segment. Let's keep it rolling. Let's move on from that. We have a question. Is there a guest tonight? There is a guest tonight. Tonight we have Miles and Montana, and I was texting with Miles before the show, and he was like, "Okay, I'm in Discord, everything's good to go. Should be a great show. Hopefully she doesn't go into labor." And I was like, "Well, I truly hope that doesn't happen." But then the joking side, it's like, well, you got to keep the camera rolling because that'll be the most viewed show I think of all
Yeah,
time.
hopefully they're on their phone so that he can just, follow her out to the car and just keep the camera rolling. But I've had a bunch of babies in my day, so I know what it's like. He's ready. Let's get it done. We got to send him a link or something.
He should be in here.
Hey guys, can you hear us?
Yep. I can. Oh.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Loud and
Yeah.
clear.
Awesome. Yep.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Hi, Montana. How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Blessed by the best and sad. But look here. Won't you help me look what's coming down here? Molly, you're the best. I know two things about Molly and Montana. I don't see how them boys struck that much gold. Wow, you guys. Now, I have an excuse. I used to could, So, Daniel, start your interrogation.
Yeah. So first off, how long have you guys been together?
We've been married a little over a year.
A little over a year.
Okay.
Yep.
And how did you guys meet?
We actually met. We were Facebook friends for a while, and then the timing was perfect, and I kind of
You saw the fish I was catching.
yeah.
Saw how he's holding
Yeah,
the fish and said, "I wish he'd hold me like that," and then grabbed him, huh? Swooped in.
yeah. I reached out to him and I told him he had nice arms. Yeah, it took him a little while to catch on, but eventually he offered up food.
You know, when I met Miles, he gave me a big old hug and he almost suffocated me. So he does have some nice arms. He's a strong feller.
Yeah, he gives good hugs.
Yeah, he really does. He means them. And that's the truth. I mean that bottom of my heart. I knew what he
Yeah.
was when I first started talking to him. And we didn't say very many words to each other. And I knew who and what I was dealing with. I really did. I have a knack for people. I'm not smart about any of this stuff. I'm not smart about technology or whatever. But what I am smart about and what I am good about is people. I love people and I know people well. And I knew instantly Miles was a good man. Yeah.
There is.
And obviously she did too, because we got married about little over 30 days after our first date.
Yep.
Impressive. That's
Yeah,
impressive.
I knew right away that I had to hold on to this one real tight, because I had her fooled from the start, and I gotta lock
Yeah.
it down real quick.
Yeah, it's been a wild year, but everybody's all comfy now. Big beautiful family, all blended up.
Exactly when are you going to start bashing him? Just anything. Let's just start beating this guy.
I'm waiting for the questions.
Yeah, here they
That'll
come.
probably
Okay,
come
here
with
they come.
those.
Here they come. Here
I
they
was
come.
gonna say we could, I was trying to start, a little early, a little nice,
Try to
just
creep
ease
up on
into it. I was gonna say, so obviously, he was fishing when you met him. Do you go out with him? Does he take you out on sessions and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think it was our second date that he had me meet him. I don't know what you guys call it, the bank or the beach or whatever.
On the bank.
Yeah.
The bank's fine, but the fact that you called it a date, I'm in love
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I'm
had
with it.
5 dates, 5 days in a row. Yeah, that was the
On
second.
the
And I
bank.
think our third date was also fishing,
Yeah.
and we had pizza on the bank.
Second date we had pizza on the bank,
Okay, and then the third date was also fishing.
probably.
Yeah, when we first met, he was doing a lot of fishing. It was like an everyday thing.
Did you sense a pattern developing?
Well, it wasn't more like a pattern. It was more like this is his life. This is what
Yeah,
he does
and that's a
every
good
single
point.
day.
That's a
Yeah,
very
so
good point.
I was more than happy to go there and be with him. There's a lot of downtime on the bank, so we
Yeah,
really got to
Yeah.
know each other
yeah,
well.
yeah. That goes for friends as well. We bond on the bank. There's, like you said, there's a lot of times to talk and by nature we end up getting real personal. And I get help with my marriage, he gets help with his marriage, and we talk about things of that nature. So you're right, it's a perfect place to get down and dirty with some conversation. And a lot of us, especially the dudes, Montana, especially the guys, we really need that because we're not good at it.
Yeah.
We stay bottled up pretty good, but when we get on the bank, it's like I'm an open book anyway. I'll say just about damn anything, but a lot of my friends won't. But when you get them out on the bank, they'll open up. And so
Yeah, I'd say
you,
I definitely enjoyed it. It's better than going to the movies or, spending a bunch of unneeded money out at restaurants. Just order a nice pizza or
oh, he spent
have a little
money.
one.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh, he spent money,
he spent
Montana.
money.
I don't know anything about those things. I don't ask
Yeah,
questions
let's
about
let's just stay
how
there.
much that
Yeah.
stuff
I
costs.
just
Yeah. So do
Unfortunately,
you?
we keep talking to Dave and going down to Ben's Tackle Shack.
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, that's a fly trap, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it wasn't
So
for Dave, I don't know, Miles wouldn't have had the birthday he had, that's for sure.
so you talk about you are going with them. You do like to see, you see how it makes him feel. What would you say, that it does to his spirit Do you definitely like notice a difference when he can't go? What is the difference like on his, days that he gets to go?
I'd say that it's when he's the most like at ease, like the most calm. Because otherwise he's either at work or he's here at the house with a bunch of kids running around. Um, so he's definitely like the calmest when he's out fishing.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Otherwise, like it's almost like he needs it. And with us like moving in June and having another baby on the way, he hasn't been going as much, so he's been like more cranky.
Yeah.
And I keep trying to,
Uh,
I said I was gonna drop a little hint here for all of his friends to come pick him up and take him fishing because definitely
yeah.
happier when he's out here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm the same way. I've been a little crankier these last couple weeks as well. I haven't been able to get out. Snow's on the ground. It's cold. It's cloudy every day. It sucks. We don't get to go out and do what we love to do. Uh, so it
Um,
definitely is, a therapy for some of us. Like you say, he comes back, he's calmer, more patience. I assume, better with the family when he comes back, able to sit down and has more patience, with the kids, with things. And a lot of us really, really need that.
I've seen it
So it,
firsthand when he's out there. He's like all into the nature. He's talking about either the moon or the sunset or the sunrise. I've sat
oh,
next to him and he really like gets in tune with all those things and they're just calming and grounding. So yeah, he comes back home, he's more laid back, and then it's
mhm.
just me being uptight and yelling at everybody.
Yeah, it's nice. I've told Kenny Mac and Austin a couple times, when we get out there and uh, it's like we're little boys again, hanging out with our friends, making forts out in the woods. And I think that's what carp fishing does for some of us. Um, Enough of the good things, though. Now let's get on to the bad things. Let's start off with when he comes home, does he smell like the bait or the water more?
Definitely not like bait or anything that I can really pick up on. He's really like clean. He's got like bottles of hand sanitizers in the car.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I don't really smell anything odd when I'm with him out there or when he comes home. Most of it's probably just like, I mean, the back of his truck sometimes can get pretty bad. Like cans of corn rattling back there and all types of a mess that he makes of the truck. And sometimes his truck just becomes a mess. It's like we're trying to get the kids in there, and there's all these boilies and baits and all this fishing gear in the back,
Yeah.
and headlamps, and
You gotta have the kids sit in the cradle in the back seat, huh?
they just like all got their legs up, the floor's covered.
Sounds very familiar.
Yeah. So, it sounds like he does it, he's not stinky or smelly himself, but is his kit stinky? When he brings it home, does he bring his keepsacks inside or does he have, oh, he's shaking his head.
No,
No.
no, none of that stuff's allowed inside the house. um, we have a basement door right in the driveway, so a lot of his stuff stays in the basement or in his car. So I do sometimes complain about everything kind of just taking up so much space in the basement. And
Man. Yeah.
I guess maybe it's organized to him, but when my eyes look at it, it looks like somebody vomited fishing gear in the basement.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of us have that problem, and as we do this, we talk to more and more spouses and things like that, and that is one of the recurring things. Is I love that he has this hobby. I love that he has this outlet. Why does he need so much stuff for it? And I
Um,
don't know why we do. We just we need the cradle and we need the nice stuff to take care of the fish. I'd say that's why, it's so that we can take care of the fish properly.
I think that's one of the addictions.
I agree. Yeah, I'm trying to justify it, but.
Yeah. We don't need, we all
yeah.
started with a damn fishing pole and a piece of corn or a piece of bread. But as we got older, we got to have little
Look,
cool Hot Wheel that they have.
yeah, that's what we got
Yeah,
Paul. If I want to catch them all, that's what I'm
it
gonna do.
spills
That's
out
what
a
everybody
little
else is
bit.
doing.
Yeah.
That's
Spills
what
out
I'm
a
doing.
little bit on the side of the house. He's got his like cooker on the side of the house or whatever you call that, and
Yeah, yeah,
boat and like well my canoe, but
yeah. I got you. Yep, your kayaks
my
out there
kayak.
too. Not just my stuff.
A little bit of it spills out a little bit into the yard,
But
but
it's all to the side, tucked
yeah,
away. You know, it's not.
organized chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that actually, you just covered one of my questions. You said he has the cooker on the side of the house. One of the questions I ask is, do you allow him to make bait in the house?
Yeah, that's fine with me. Um, I think he's only really done it once because he tends to do it outside. I think that's his own preference because he also is I don't know what the word is, but like specific about the house and really clean.
OCD.
Mhm.
I'll say it. It's
Yeah, he's got a
OCD.
little OCD, maybe worse than I
Okay, yeah.
do. He tends to, I think, prefer that. He's never really cooked it in the house.
Well, like you see, we'll cook in the house. But the corn we're boiling outside on a big boiler. Not gonna bring that up, burn my house down if I bring that in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes a
Crazy
lot of
that.
sense. Yeah, you got the nice setup. I'm not so, I got to burn it on the stove, and then Molly yells at me, makes the house 108 degrees and all that kind of stuff. But
Did it
it's
once.
one time and never again.
Montana,
Yep.
is it true, and this may just be completely rumor and speculation,
Uh-oh.
but the word on the street is that Miles applied for a Ben's Tackle Shop credit card. I'm just wondering if
Oh yeah,
that's yeah, I just wonder if you know. And if you didn't, I wanted to make sure you did. Look at that face, bro. You're dead. You're
I told
0%
you
interest.
he there's certain things he'll keep me out of the loop on for my own sanity. So if that's one of them, then by all means, just
your buddy did that.
I don't see it.
But she has a peace of mind because Ben Tackle has great prices.
Okay.
Yeah, amen.
Yeah,
They
there
do.
we
They
go.
really do. They really do. And
Um,
got great stuff. I tell you, Dave's something else. They're doing really well over
Mhm.
there.
Really has.
So now that you have another $14,000 bill here, how do you guys plan on? I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. Dave's doing it. Dave's running his mouth on the thing and
Yeah.
leaking information.
Look, he's texting him right now.
But
He's
I
like,
know
"Oh,
they're
stop,
going.
stop, stop."
They're going
He
at.
said, "You're getting me in trouble right now. Stop."
And so we,
I'm
you haven't been doing it for years and years like some of them though. But still, tell us what is your worst. What is it that you can't stand when on the bank or the process? What parts of it do you dislike?
So I'm not a fan of cold weather. So these days like you wouldn't catch me dead out there. Like he can go have all the fun he wants, but I'm not gonna go with him because I will not be able to stop fixating on how cold it is. Or I'll just be sitting in the truck playing. Like sometimes I'll go and sit in the truck and play on my phone, but I'm like super pregnant, so that's uncomfortable. And then I'd say the bugs. There's been times where I've gone with him and it felt like there was more bug than air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm like just trying to stick it out because it doesn't bother him. Like for some reason the bugs don't bother him, they bother me. And yeah, but that I'd say that those are the hardest parts, the weather and the bugs.
I gotta agree with you. We had a scare last week. We thought Daniel was pregnant, and he was going through the same type of feelings.
You get morning sickness.
Yeah, oh, the whole bit.
You're
Morning
crazy.
sickness. And he couldn't do nothing in the morning, but come afternoon, he was raring to go. Yeah, I just assumed, he's freaking pregnant, grouchy and stuff.
Yeah. Mood swing. But yeah, I do agree with you. The cold is one thing I do not like. I do not get down with the cold. I get frozen. I do
I
not like
agree
the
with the
cold.
bug part, but I'm like Miles. They don't bite me. I must be nasty, full of bad tea or something. But they don't bite me. But if you put if there's one bug within a 13-mile radius, it's gonna find mama. But I could be in the
I just
thick
sit
of
there and
all
I'm just dousing myself in bug spray and it's just not working. So
yeah,
he
yeah.
starts to see me like suffer and then I feel bad for him because he's like, "Don't worry, we'll leave in like 10 minutes." I'm like, "It's okay, we don't have to leave." And we start having this like little war about staying or going.
Yeah, I'm glad you just said bug spray because we should start carrying some of that on the boat because, like Kenny's saying, you don't really get bit by them. I don't really get bit by them. But I know I've been sitting on the back of the boat for our clients, and they have been getting bit up before. So that
You can tell who cleans the boat. I got 5 bottles of off on the
oh, I
boat.
didn't know that. I don't use it, so I didn't really got it.
There's one can this tall right above his bed. This tall,
Well, that's good. I need to start
right above
telling
his bed.
our guests because they get bit up sometimes because I've noticed, you don't get bit, I don't get bit. So all the bugs back there are on the 1 or 2 people.
Now the boys come out. We had some youngins come out. Their early 20s. Actually, a couple of Daniel's friends, and Daniel couldn't make it, and so I chartered them. And when they came inside, they literally looked like they had the measles. And I was out there the whole time with him. In fact, I didn't have a shirt on. I was in my shorts, no shoes. I walked back in, turned the light on. You guys look in the mirror. And it was actually unbelievable. So I get that, I make sure, they got some of these hats, Montana, that's got the mesh on it,
Yeah.
that should help a little bit. I've got one of those for mama and then just wrap her up real good. They're gonna find their way somewhere. I don't know how they do it, but them damn things find their way to her.
Right.
And she'll get bit at least a couple, 3 times, no matter what we do.
Let's just get some beekeeper suits.
Yeah, heck yeah.
That's what I was
Uh,
thinking, something more along that line, like a beekeeper suit, and I'd be out there,
but
all night with them.
what's messed up, Montana, is the bugs aren't in the cold.
Right.
Yeah, but then you have the cold,
Yeah, yeah, so, yeah,
and
yeah. So what are your best parts? What do you like? What's your favorite parts about the whole ordeal? It could be anything.
I like that, like I said, like when he gets out there and he spends time doing it, especially if while he's out he catches, carp, the way that he presents, like I said, a lot more calm and happy. For me, it's like prime time. Like if it's early in the morning, then I can like do some chores without being distracted by him. Or if it's like late at night, like I can watch true crime and I have like the whole bed to myself. So it's like
Yeah,
me and my
yeah, yeah.
snack.
I think
So I
mom
enjoy
enjoys
that.
that. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a personal question,
Um,
Montana, and I don't want you to take no offense by this, but and again, these are complete rumors. I just wanted to do some fact checking. But I was told that those aren't even Miles' fish. That Mike Dennis catches those fish and lets him take pictures with them. Is there any truth?
they're all photoshopped, he throws them into AI and he asks, um,
Well, we
take
actually
Mike's
knew,
pictures
Montana.
and
We actually
crop
knew.
'em.
We've known all along. We just wanted to hear it straight from the horse's mouth because we want to put
That's
the
it.
rest of
Jigs up.
We have to stop
Yeah,
the
the
rumors.
only real one is the one that I caught, the picture of me with the carp. That's the only
Yeah,
real
can we see
photo.
that,
There you
Mr.
go.
Producer? Can we see that? Is that mirror you're speaking of? I want to see
Yeah,
that
that's what
mirror
it's
you caught. Um, I will also say this: Miles in his photos, he's extremely picturesque. He looks like that.
He's got
To me,
nice
he looks.
arms,
Yeah,
you
he
know?
does have nice arms. I don't view him in that way, Montana. I just can't. But I understand you. I understand you. But no, his presence. He has. He. Like I said, I'm a people person. I'm an eyes guy. Once I look into your eyes, I damn know you. And Miles has that damn cowboy spirit and that welcoming aura, and not to get into a whole lot of things. I'm sure you know about it, but there was a rough patch in our relationship, which we ran over like it was water because I knew that from the very beginning. Even with only having a couple conversations with him, um, you know, uh, and then in his pictures is where I seen that. I seen that in his pictures and his photos, and you take great photos, Miles. I really enjoy your photos, man. They're really nice. They're
Yep.
really clean and centered, and you really capture the essence of carp fishing in those photos, brother. So, okay, let's get back to dogging the shit out of him.
Right.
Right.
And you talk for a while. Come on, man. Dang.
So, what is, we talked about how much stuff he has. We talked about, he doesn't make bait in the house. So that's a big plus. That's honestly, I think that's Molly's big pet peeve with me is that I make bait in the house. But, the number one thing, I need you to stop this right now. What would that one be?
I'd say that was, and I knew that I was going to get asked this because I watched a couple of these episodes, but I was already prepared for that question. Because it's this one thing that he did, and it was in the beginning when we first started dating, is like we would be sleeping at night and he would wake up, he'd be like restless, he couldn't sleep, so he would just leave,
Oh no.
and
Oh
not say
Oh
anything.
no.
Oh no!
And I like wake
My
up at like 2 in the morning and he'd just
Miles!
be gone, like truck gone,
Holy
he's
cow!
gone.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So
That's a no, sir.
yeah, it was definitely happened like twice. And I think we had to mull it over because he wasn't used to having anybody to answer to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I completely seen. As soon as you said it, I seen the whole
Years.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
can.
told him like, you gotta understand, I wake up middle of the night and like I know like there's 100% chance you're fishing, but everything else runs through my mind too. Like, did he get
Sure.
Well,
kidnapped
yeah.
or
First thing
crash a
being
car?
safety. First thing being safety. Yeah, I get it. Miles, I
Listen,
could
you
not get away
you
from
got me in like 360.
He said he doesn't want to wake me up and bother me while I'm sleeping, and I said I'd rather you do that.
that. Oh gosh.
Wake
Yeah.
me up.
Yeah, I know that
Um,
to be true in my household.
Mm-hmm.
She would
yeah,
want
so
me to wake her up so she can say no. That's what she wants me.
yeah. No, I don't mind. I'll fall right back asleep, but I don't want to wake up on my own and discover that, he might have been abducted by aliens or something in the middle of the night. And, so,
Getting probed.
yeah.
But that's pretty deep right there. That took a minute to train his butt on that little deal because I know Mama would not. I'm just telling you. You know what? She wouldn't tell me no. She wouldn't. But she'd make that daggone face. You hear me?
Yeah. I
No.
think the first time I might have called him and was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And he knew right then and there. He was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah. On the bank fishing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
he's like,
Yes.
"What's the big deal? You're sleeping." I'm like, "Yeah, but like I wake up panicking and worried." So yeah, he learned and adapted pretty quickly.
Yeah. That one's easy, Miles. I mean, just reverse the roles. Just reverse the roles,
Yeah.
bro.
That's what I said.
Oh,
Bro, we would strap up. We'd be
I was gonna say I'd be riding.
we'd be riding, bro.
If I woke up in the middle of the night and she was out fishing without me, 100% I'd ride out.
Yeah. If I woke up and my wife was gone and she was fishing without me, I'd call Daniel. Bro, you're not gonna believe this.
I said, no way, let's go get her.
Keep her. Yeah, that
I
was.
think probably be delighted. Yeah.
But I can also see his point. The only time I get into that mindset is when I'm on the houseboat. And Daniel and I spend a few weeks from home, but I could see that mindset. There's nobody to answer to, and you just do your thing, I could see him being restless. I could see me being restless and just I gotta go.
Right, just waking up. I'm
You
gonna go
know,
fish,
but
huh?
yeah, once I wake up, I should really struggle going back to sleep. My wife is like you, Montana, but I can't go back to sleep. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
I feel like I'm getting ready to just waste 5 hours. So
Yeah.
may as
You
well
know.
go get a line wet.
Yeah, and I told him too, like, let me know, like, before we go to bed, like, hey, I might step out tonight and like go out fishing, so at least a little pre-planned. So if I wake up, I'm like, okay, like I know he's out fishing. I'm not
Yeah.
worried.
Leave a note,
But
Miles. Leave,
Yeah,
leave
there you go. A
leave a
note.
note, bro.
Yeah, I
yeah,
can only
even a
imagine.
note, that would be great.
Yep.
Throw like some $20 bills on top of it,
There
and
you
you got
go. And you won't even. Hey, you do that, you won't even get a phone call, bro. You're good.
Right, you're good.
Yeah.
That is, I do like that one though. I like that's the first time that I've heard that one. That he was just gone fishing in the middle of the night. I like that
I
though.
haven't heard that from
Mhm.
maybe Dave, but see, Dave has a pre-plan. You know,
Dave has a schedule that is very impressive.
yeah, it's very
It's
impressive.
like, wow,
And they have
he's
an
got like a game schedule.
yeah, they have an understanding. Jody knows what's going on. So
Mhm.
but just to wake up and your man be gone.
Yeah.
I
I
would
learned
die.
though myself, it was a learning process for me too, that
Sure.
when that happens, he's out fishing,
Mhm.
So I guess we both adapted. I
Yeah,
know
and
that if
then
he doesn't come home right after work, there's like, this wiggle room happening, that he's doing something related to fishing. So
Yeah.
yeah, and
it's pretty much
100%.
the only thing he does outside of work and the family.
Yeah, same here. We got wrestling as well, but that's it. We were doing one of those things.
Mhm.
So, Montana, do you see yourself growing in the sport? Do you see yourself advancing and becoming more a part of it and doing more of it?
I would love that. And I think that most likely would have happened with the baby, and then like the foreseeable future for a while being a lot of our kids are kind of grown, 8 years old
Sure. Yeah.
is our youngest. So we're like restarting this whole like having no free time again with a newborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of all dependent on whether or not we're like, dragging this newborn along with us
Sure.
to do
Yeah, I
these
get it.
things.
Well,
Um,
I want you guys to understand.
We already got a cradle.
Right, that's what I was
There
saying.
you
Yeah.
go.
You
That's
just put them
right.
right
yeah,
there. They're
he
good.
makes
They're
it sound
supported.
easy.
We got a weigh scale. Make sure they're growing and getting
Right.
But I do want
Yeah,
I do want you both to understand, you know, why there's a baby in there. And so if you could remove your hand from his leg and knock it off for a time.
I'm one of those PDA folks.
What you can't see is the fingernails digging into my thigh.
Yeah.
That's what yeah.
Yeah. Are you nervous, Montana? Does this make you nervous?
I was a little nervous, but you know what? It's nice to have a distraction from the baby, because that's all
Yeah,
we've been
well
thinking
said.
about. So
Yeah.
I was actually looking forward to like an hour break of my thoughts on baby panic.
Well said.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that too. We've had a bunch of babies through my house, as you well know.
yeah,
I've got 10 grandbabies, and yeah, so I get it. I do. I don't think if there was not a child in my house, it'd be weird. Although I'm looking
yeah,
forward
we
to
have.
it. So get out. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A child
There's kids in
terrifies
this
me.
room right now. You just can't see them or hear them because we told them that they have to be quiet and leave us alone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
they're
here.
here though. They're
When
moseying
we were doing
around.
when we were doing the podcast at my house, it was it's one of the reasons why we had to vacate the premises, because mine are older yet, and so I've got teenagers, and you ain't keeping nobody quiet, and I can't whip them no more. So in
So,
fact, I probably couldn't even get them 1-on-1 now. Used to,
It's the
they gang up on
teenagers
me.
that are in this right now.
yeah,
What do you say?
I couldn't
can't
picture
Say it
you.
again, Miles.
the teens that are in the room right now eating
Oh
Chipotle.
Oh,
really?
I see. Yeah, I
Oh,
couldn't get my teens to be that quiet,
Yeah. That's why I don't have
it's the
kids.
food. Yeah.
especially if Blue was eating. It sounds like a rhinoceros,
Yeah.
chewing on.
Watch out, he's gonna get you.
Let me get off of my boy. Yeah, ask the questions. Is there any questions in the audience?
Yeah,
Ask my son about breaking.
I do know that. Yeah. We did have a question. Paul Metz wanted to know if have you ever used bottom feeder baits? And if you have, what is your favorite blend, if you know?
I don't know if I've ever used bottom feeder baits, but I think because, I don't know, like if that's even what a vomit berry is.
That's Carb Daddy.
Oh, it's carp daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the smell of those. Some of those the boilies. Some of them smell really good.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that brings me our next question we usually ask. Do you know what a boilie is? Or are you just, going along with it at this point? Um
I have a
obviously,
very
you
good
just
understanding of what a boilie is because my husband doesn't stop talking about them. And like I know that he like pre-baits the water with them because he'll throw them in his little thing and like throw them out in the water, right? That's what those are.
Mhm.
And then sometimes he chops them up and throws them in his pack bait. I know that like they come in different flavors. Some of them are not flavored, and you have to like pour flavor or something on them.
Sure. Yeah.
I'd say my knowledge is limited.
Mhm.
That's about as much as I know about them.
Yeah, you sound like you got it, you pretty much got it down. I know. I'm gonna get to him in a
Get his
second.
butt.
Yeah, I'm
Get
gonna
him,
get
bro.
him in a second. But do you know? Since you knew the name of them, so I'm gonna ask a little bit more of an advanced question. Do you know what they're made out of, or like any of the ingredients that they're made out of?
Um, I would be guessing, but if I was guessing, then I would just say like panko and corn because that's all I know. Also, it's like panko, corn, boilies.
I can work with it.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Okay. So Okay, we have one of my friends comes in and he's always saying, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. He tried to come in here this time, but Expert McGirt, we got you this time. We were ahead of it about 7:15. We told everybody notifications. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So you actually changed our little agenda. So thank you. We got it, and we beat you this time. You weren't quick enough.
For once. I mean, daggone, he had to remind us for 11 weeks. Miles, it looks like you got some family in here. I want to address a couple of them. One of them has got to be your daddy. He says, ask my son about breaking the prop off my boat on the Santee Cooper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what age were you?
Oh, this was only like 2 years ago. We rented. I rented a lake on the Santee Cooper, Lake Merriam, right? And Thanksgiving, the whole family went down. Parents came out from down there in South Carolina and took my dad's bass boat out. Little tracker, nice little rig, and me and my son had it out. And I don't know the Santee Cooper from my elbow. I don't know. And we ended up hitting the stump and had to limp back a
Oh
good
no.
hour and a half on the trolling motor. But I replaced it with a nice one, real nice one before we left. And then I think we broke that one too.
Oh, hell.
So I think I still owe him a prop.
Are these cypress trees or what are they when you say stumps?
Yeah, they're cypress trees that under the water. You can't see them, and if you don't know that water, you shouldn't be cruising.
Yeah.
You know, it's beautiful down there though. The cypress trees and the swamps and real nice.
And then we got somebody in here that I am going to take a wild guess is in your house right now. And it says, okay, who's the favorite child though?
Who said that? Which one? Oh, my daughter. She said that.
How did I know? I'm on you,
fluctuates.
Jess.
It changes.
I am
It's
on
always
you. You're right,
changing.
Montana. That's an honest answer. That's a damn honest answer.
Yeah.
It does fluctuate.
Yeah, they should fight for the favorite spot with
Hell
doing
yes.
chores
Right.
and abiding by the rules and listening and giving me foot
Yeah.
rubs.
Won't you earn
She
some of
earned
that
some points
favoritism?
by jumping on the chat here. She definitely earned some
Yep.
points jumping in the chat.
Right. there
Yeah.
you
No,
go.
I'll give her that. That's cool. It is cool. I knew she was in your house. I knew it.
Mhm.
There's another guy I've never heard of, and he says, does Miles make crank calls? Does he crank call many people from home?
Or is that just a bankside activity?
Yeah, or is that a bankside activity? I don't know the guy who's asking.
That's just a bankside activity, and like only when he's with Dave. It's really isolated.
Ain't that weird?
Crazy too, because I think the only phone that called anybody was Dave's phone.
Right, right.
I'll have to check the call log on that. But somebody
yeah.
kept ordering Chinese food.
He is a prankster at home though. He likes to jump scare everybody in the house.
Oh no.
And lately with me being really pregnant, that only ends one way. Which is me peeing my pants, and he just it thrills him. He loves it, and he must because he does it all the time. No, he likes to jump out from behind doors and hide in bedrooms and scare everybody in the house.
That goes on pretty good in
Or-
my household. Every one of them's a ninja. They're man. Some of them would jump out of my damn pocket, scare the shit out of me. Blue, you know what? Blue catches me when I'm in the refrigerator. What?
He
What
likes
happened?
to play a lot of jokes on people. He'll tell his daughter that her car is rolling down the street just for funsies, you know?
That's terrible. That sounds just like you.
I would never. I would never do anything like that.
I'll be on the boat and go to ask Kenny Mac a question. I'll walk up to him and he'll go, "Ma," and just scare me.
Hey, he'll almost pass out, and he'll be looking right at me, talking.
Because what? I'm walking up to you. Why are you gonna shoot up and go? Why are you doing that?
Right?
That's
what I'm saying.
It's all serious stuff on the boat. I don't ever jack around like that. That's
I
not
try
true.
to get him back, but I'm not good at it the way he is. I don't think I'm as scary.
Let me tell you when, though. It's timing. Let me tell you about it, Montana. You have to let a man get lost in his mind. And when he's lost in his mind while he's staring at that corn boil, what's he thinking about? He ain't thinking about that corn. He's not there. That's when you scare him.
Mm-hmm.
He is not
Yeah.
there. When he's staring at that corn, he's not there.
Yeah.
He's up here somewhere.
I gotta get better at my pranking skills. 'Cause he's definitely winning that war.
Why are they
Here's a
egg rolling? Why do you got
Yeah, now we got a whole 16 egg rolls, 17
egg roll?
roll. Now we
Yeah, so don't ever feel bad about pranking him. It's you know, he's overdue for some pranking.
Yeah, I bet I am too. I get on the boys pretty good. There's always something. But Daniel did get me one time while we were live. That was one of the greatest pranks played on me because, I want Daniel to catch a fish. I always want him. I don't need no more pictures. I want Daniel in front of that picture. We go live and I hear, I'm like, hey, Daniel, he don't come. Usually he's Johnny on the spot, nowhere to be found. And then I said, I guess we're getting a run on live. Daniel, I guess I'm going to have to get your fish. And I go running out there because now it's went on for about 3 or 4 seconds. And he fishes next to the logs. I can't let it run. I can't let it go. I got to get it. And I run out there and he is on his knees laughing at me around the side of the boat, pulling on the damn string. That was pretty funny. I'll give it to him. And that's also a joke that we never play.
Yeah,
ever, ever. We never do that, and I don't know why, but
Seems
we
like
just
that's like you don't do that to your
Yeah,
that's
partner.
taboo. It's kind of
Yeah.
taboo, but in that setting and the way he did it, it was so perfect,
and it was my own rod.
and it was his.
You never do it to somebody else's rod. That's
fair.
the big.
That's fair.
Fighting words.
Yeah, see, I don't. I steer
literally.
clear of messing with any of his carp stuff because he's so serious and passionate about it.
Yeah, well, if you're on the bank, it's tough, man. I wouldn't. I don't think I could do it to somebody. I'm like Daniel. If I did do it, it would be on my own rod. you
Yeah.
know, to get somebody's
In a very
reaction.
specific
I
scenario.
could not do that to another
Right.
man's fishing gear. Although I grew up that way, you know, I was taught by my uncles, and one time they sent me up there to the bait shop to get, you know, I don't know, I don't even remember what it was. But when I come back, they had reeled in all my poles, turned up all my kit around, and it was facing the opposite of the lake, and they had them all inside of a water bucket, and they had goldfish inside of it, and they had me fishing in a bucket. Bastards. Okay,
Oh.
ask some questions, bro. Go on.
Oh, I'm a blank right now.
And he's
Well, I
used to
do have
that.
one interesting night that I was out with Miles where he definitely shocked me with
Okay.
no warning. We were out he wanted to pre-bait some spots. We weren't
What
even
spots?
going out to
What spots?
Where were they at?
What spots? Where?
Longitude and
actually
latitude.
Penny, where you guys had went that night that
Oh,
you
I
came
see.
up
Okay,
with him.
fair.
That was when you were coming up. Like you know, nights before he wanted to pre-bait the spot that he was gonna bring you to. And we were just kind of sitting out there. I think I was like eating some food or something, and he just started like stripping down, like taking his clothes
Oh
off
no.
with no warning. And I'm like, what is he doing? Like, he just starts handing me, first it's like his sweater. I'm like, oh, he's just hot. You know, he's just overheating. But then he starts taking his pants off, and then he's like down to his underwear, and he just like goes out into the water so he can get like a further throw on his bait. He
Wow.
was so passionate and determined to get that bait out
Yeah.
there. So
Well,
I guess it would have been nice to have some warning, you know, because
yeah,
he
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
have his waders with him.
Yeah, it's normal to him and not anywhere near normal for you.
Right. He's
I
just thinking,
guess that's normal. I don't know, but it's for me. It was kind of shocking.
Well, there's
Well, Kenny,
certain spots. There's
well,
certain
that spot,
spots.
the trees is hanging over. You got to get out past the trees, get a good
Yep.
throw, get a good spread. You know.
Yep.
It wasn't warm weather. I think that was in October?
No, it was what, September you came
Was
up?
it? I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty
Yeah,
cold.
yeah,
September.
September. Yeah.
It was cold.
Yeah, no
It was
problem.
cold
Threw his
enough.
socks on.
It was
He had
cold
twigs and
enough.
dirt all over his feet and just threw his socks and his shoes right back on. And I don't know how he does it, but
I don't think
yeah.
the water temperature had started to get real bad just yet, but it was still cold. Our producer's the
Yeah.
same way. He'll jump in the water
yeah. I mean, over
and
anything.
and carry right. I know I've known a few of them, Montana. They just don't think nothing about it. They just don't.
Yeah.
Even me with all this blubber, I look like a sea lion. It's too cold. I can't do it. I can't.
It is cold.
I damn can't do it.
He knows with me when it comes to him going out fishing for like a long time, or if he's gonna do an overnight. All I
Mhm.
care is that he's like hydrated and eating food because he will like not do those things when he's
Yeah.
out for a long time. So I always got to make sure he's got some food packed.
Well, and
Some
speaking of
food.
you packing food, I remember well, you bringing us out a dish that was super yummy. It was a stir fry, yeah,
Mhm.
over some rice, and that was very yummy. So I look to see Miles, be like me here in about a year and a half. Be about
Yeah,
320.
He's working on it.
that's what I'm going for. But he's too
Yeah.
busy chasing all these kids around, you know, so it's not working.
Yeah, no, too much.
Yeah, that's it.
chasing.
Because then he comes home hangry, and that like adds, you know, like if he didn't
Yeah.
catch a fish, and he's all down and sad, and then he's also starving.
Yeah, there's nothing worse
Um,
than that.
right. So I try to make sure he's got some food packed, and he's got like some waters, or else he will just sit on that bank for hours and just drink coffee.
Same.
Over and
Same.
over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same. And then I think after a while you get aggravated because you keep drinking coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the
So,
same. I'm just like that. So let's get back to that spirit thing, Montana. And you know,
Mhm.
you had said a lot about what it does for his spirit and his his demeanor. What does it do to you? Do you feel that? Do you when you're on the bank and it gets quiet and what does the bank do for you? I mean, let's take Miles out of it. Is it um can you relate to what it does to us?
I find nature to be relaxing. I do. I don't think that I have as much exposure as Miles does. He's become very used to it, where I'd say like I might get bored after a while.
Mhm.
I'm usually really overstimulated with the kids, planning something, organizing something, looking at calendars. So after like an hour or so, I start getting antsy because
Yeah.
I feel like there's something I got to be doing. But his body and his mind is used to that hours out there. It's almost like desensitized to it.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
it can be calming and relaxing for me, but then I start to get a little anxious, and I think he sometimes picks up on that. And again, I feel like I rush his what do you guys call them, sessions? I feel
Yeah.
a little rushed. I start biting my
you know,
nails and
that's
you know,
ironic, Montana, because those hours are minutes to us. That
Yep.
they're
yeah.
they're minutes, and we don't have any concept of time. And I don't know how many millions of times 5 hours goes by, and I had no idea that I think only 15 minutes, 30 minutes. I mean, seriously. So yeah, that's a struggle. Do you make bait for him or with him at all?
I've asked him to show me how to do it. Just because I like doing stuff like that for him. I think
Yeah,
anything
Mhm.
involving cooking, even if he's cooking for the carp,
yeah.
is like I feel like, no, let me take that off your hands. I'll do that cooking for you. But then he's also trying to take things off my plate, so he hasn't taught me yet. And
This
I think he's
spring,
scared I'm gonna mess it up. Like I'm gonna start throwing some garlic powder in there and some pepper and salt to try to spice it up. Or something. He's like, he doesn't trust me.
it might help my fishing game. Might this spring we'll put her to work.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it'd be a
yeah, I'll
good
have a
time
lot of
for.
time on my hands.
And
Uh,
you talk about the kids that you have in the house. Do you guys, get the whole family involved? Do you guys go out for day trips or anything like that?
Oh yeah, especially in the summertime when it's really nice out.
Mhm.
Our kids are very rambunctious. They have a lot of energy, so it's
Mhm.
nice to bring them out to his little fishing spots, and the kids go on one side and terrorize a part of the lake or the pond, and then he's on in his little spot. We get pizzas and mozzarella sticks, and
Oh,
we'll
that's
stay
cool.
out there
Yeah.
for hours with the kids. And some of the kids actually like fishing. Some of
Mhm.
them will be playing with sticks and stones, and um, you wouldn't catch my 17-year-old daughter out there who asked who's the favorite. Yeah, she's not too outdoorsy for fishing and stuff like that. But yeah, we the younger kids, they definitely like going. Even there, a couple of them really excited about ice fishing coming up.
Okay.
mhm.
yeah, that's cool. That's different. Yeah, I'm
But
not
his kids
real
are all
interested.
they're used to their dad fishing all the time. That is just a part of their life since I think they were
Yeah,
very small children
yeah. We
with
started
dad
walking. They were
fishing.
holding fishing.
Yep. Some of the girls have caught carp, or all of them.
Peanut hasn't, but Liv and Belle have both caught carp.
Yeah. Hmm.
And you guys have seen the pictures of my son's carp. He fishes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But the little ones will even get into it.
that's
Bella's
good.
really into fishing. She took to it pretty hard.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's always nice to see, I know my dad got me into fishing. We usually have a family member or, somebody that cares about us in our life that gets us into fishing. it's good to have an activity like that, that gets you out into outdoors, that gets you to disconnect. It gets you to it gets you to disconnect, from technology and social media and things like that. And then while the kids are doing that, you're also bonding with them, and eventually, they come up to you and say, "Hey, can we go fishing?" Things like that. So, I think it's very, very good. Uh, it's very good to get the
I
kids
was
out there.
lucky. My dad fished a lot when we were younger, and that's what he
Mhm.
would do with us when to get us out the house and get us away from my
Mhm.
mom and give her a break.
Yeah.
But I was that kid that was on the side playing with sticks and rocks. Like I wasn't too into it. But he used to fish for like bass and trout and things like
Mhm.
that. So like when I caught that carp, it was crazy how much of a fight, how heavy that fish
Yeah.
is compared to, even a big bass or a
Mhm.
catfish or something.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
could
that's
see
one.
why he likes it so much.
Yeah, and that is, one thing that does bring a lot of, the North American, United States anglers to carp. They start out as fishing for other species, and then they branch out. They're like, okay, well, I want something bigger. What fights the best, And then they're like, oh, I hear about these carp. They start fishing for those. Um, James Sanders from Team Fish Fighters would like to know: do you ever unorganize his tackle box?
I've
I've
thought about
never
it.
thought about that.
I have thought about it.
Thought about it. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
but Miles is so passionate. He's such a passionate person that if I ever did something like that, there would be retaliation. And I think I just avoid that.
That makeup bag
He's
upstairs.
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing. And then
Right.
it would be a never ending thing. So,
YouTube
like I said,
stars.
he's better at stuff like that than me.
Yeah, that's what I tell
Um,
Molly, you can do whatever, but just know that you set the rules and I'll play by them, So,
yeah, I mean, don't count me out. I'm not saying I would never. I haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, I've thought about it. I really have. Love him, but
That's
sometimes he deserves that.
yeah. Yeah, and I bet, especially at the beginning of a relationship, I bet an obsession like carping, you'd be like, what is going on? Is he really going out there all this time, fishing for this fish that I've never heard people actually fish for over here? Um, it's kind of a
Yeah.
crazy
Well, it's
thing.
like it's more like the look he gets in his face. Like this
Yeah.
and we've talked about this, but it's a look that he has for nothing else in his life.
yeah.
Not saying like it's more intense or more passionate than other things, but it's a very specific look that he gets in his face when he's carp fishing, when he catches a carp. He's just like really focused. And you could tell that, I mean, that's it. Once he's in the zone, he's there. You know?
Yeah, I like that. That's a really good answer. For you to be able to notice, that's he gets a specific type of joy from this. It's something that he devotes so much time to, something that he is so much passionate about, and for you to be there, supporting him, really means a lot. Um, I'm sure he feels the same way that I feel about Molly, the same way that Kenny feels about Mama. That we couldn't do it without him.
Nope.
It,
Nope.
it's completely different when you have somebody in your corner, supporting you, the way that you support him, the way that Molly supports me. So that's, it's very, very cool.
Oh man, I
Yeah, I
like
think
any
he's
of them.
lucky. Like I said, he hasn't been doing much fishing lately with
Hmm.
getting ready for the baby and like I said, moving. But no, I think it's productive and it's healthy for him. If it was
Hmm.
like video games or he liked to go out to the bar or stuff like that, then no, we'd probably have like some problems.
Yeah.
He's got to be doing something that's like, good for him. And carp fishing, any type of fishing really, I think is healthy and people need time apart and away and alone. It's healthy. It's everybody has their own things. Mine's true crime, snacks in bed.
That's
He likes fishing, so it's
Oh,
a it's a win-win for both of us.
Agreed.
So
Go ahead,
I
James.
was just say, so I might be the last hot seat question, but I do want to bring it up because it was brought up a little bit earlier. The fishing expo. Does he have a permission slip to go?
I told him when you guys were talking about it, I
Wow.
said this was all a setup. I was like, it's
Look
the
how red
only
his
reason
face
why
got.
I'm
Look,
Yeah,
here.
I know. I tell you.
he lit up like a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
No, I think that, he should absolutely go. Between
Thank
me
you.
and we
Took a drink
have
of water.
like lots of older kids, like we can definitely sort out how to handle everything at home. And don't let him fool you. It's not me that would prevent him from going. It's himself. Because he feels guilty. We got
Yeah.
to get like 4 or 5 kids off to school in the morning. We got to get kids
Yeah.
picked
No,
up.
Yeah.
100%. I
All this
can see
stuff
that.
going on.
I can see that in his
Sometimes I see
personality.
him on Facebook trying to throw me under the bus, like with his little memes about how wives hate fishing. And I'm like, you're such a liar. You're making me look bad. It's not even true.
Yeah.
No, any expo or anything he needs to do, I fully support. I think sometimes he struggles to kind of feel okay with leaving for long
Yeah.
periods of
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
because
And
we have, yeah.
it's because we're selfish. Yeah, we are. We're selfish. It becomes selfish, and
Hmm.
you have to monitor yourself, or you'll be that brat, right? And I know family is extremely important to him. It's extremely important to me, and so I gotta smack my hand too. I'm a
Yeah.
lot like Miles. I'll make jokes about Mama, and Mama ain't gonna tell me nothing. She's not gonna tell me nothing. It's me. And I think that we have to be that way because we got a job to do. We have a job to do, and this one isn't for monetary purposes. This one's for life. This one's for
Hmm.
you might miss that one lesson. You might miss that one appointment, and we're just not built that way. We're just not made that way. I'm not going to be late. I'm not going to miss any of my responsibilities over fishing. Just not. So I'm aside with Miles on that one, and I understand you. I do. I
Hmm.
really do.
As long as there's enough like pre-planning and it's organized, like I'm all for it. Um,
Uh,
last minute stuff is really not my thing.
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Everything last
Well,
minute, and he's learning
we
that
do.
too.
We do appreciate you letting him come, but back to the what it does for us. I for one am extremely thankful that I met Miles. I'm extremely thankful for Dave and Daniel and Austin and all the friends that I've acquired through carp fishing. You know, is really healthy. Because
Hmm.
you don't have to keep the bad ones. There's bad ones out there, like James Sanders and them. You don't want to be around those guys too long.
Yeah.
But
Ricky and Paul.
yeah,
Watch out for those.
Ricky, yeah, yeah. And so I am very thankful for what uh, friendships I have swooped up along my carp ventures. So thank you for sharing him with us.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, he needs to get out there more. Um,
Just
so hopefully this podcast lets everybody know when he says no, it's not me.
yeah. And so since you're going, Miles, the $3,200 entry fee is split 3 ways. So if you could just come up with your part. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I'm so kidding.
He's gonna have to sell some of that carp equipment that he's got in the basement.
We're gonna get him murdered.
Yeah, he can
So
make that 30 pounds.
you do have a newborn on the way. But do you have any plans for 2026? Any fishing trips that you're looking forward to? Any bucket list ideas that you want to get on and into for 2026?
Um, I don't know. Miles was talking something about flying from helicopters and shooting pigs.
Oh,
Something like
There you
that
go.
that him and his work buddies were
oh,
interested in.
Yeah, go
that's
hog hunting from the helicopter.
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah, it's like $3,500, all inclusive, room, board, meals, ammo.
Wow.
A fishing trip for me, like I would need help planning that. Like I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know. I guess like something that has to do with rivers and like you have to pick the right places. So I would probably reach out to like some of his friends and be like, "Hey, I want to plan something," and I'd actually be doing minimal work because I'd probably just make Dave do everything.
Yeah.
Well, Dave is with a wonderful guide service that Mike could help you.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah. So you see, I don't know where to start with it all. I'd have to reach out to some lifelines and say, where do I start, right? To
Yeah.
plan this guy fishing trip. And like I said, we're going to be having Evander, the baby. So,
I was going to ask the name. It's Evander?
yeah, Evander.
That was going to be my very next question, Evander. We have
Yep.
somebody on the wonderful name, by the way. We have somebody on team, probably on both bottom feeder baits that named their child Nash. And I don't know if you know this, but Nash is a big company in the UK for carp fishing. But I have several friends that named their children after something to do with carp.
Yeah, Molly told me we can't name our first son Scope X Squid, and I'm pretty upset.
Well, I think she did go with it.
I was pushing for Screama.
Yeah,
There you go.
There you go. Hair rig.
Well, when we sat down and we were trying to figure out a name, he didn't offer any carp names up, so that's on him. Maybe I would have
That's good.
been in
That's
agreement.
good.
We'll never know.
You can name him Bobbin and call him Bob for short. We got all kinds of options if we really think about it.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm a big fan of Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate your time, Montana. Is there any shout outs you want to give, or is there anything that you want to talk about before we go? We've got to get onto this giveaway. Everybody's getting anxious on us.
Just I'd say like, a shout out to just everybody, I guess, in the carp community, a lot of the guys that Miles talks with and, the random phone calls he has with his friends and just kind of, leaning on each other.
Yeah.
Having, just calling each other and sharing their carp stories and getting into their personal lives. And it's really good for him to have those outlets with people. I know that, Dave's been super helpful with his Miles' birthday recently and Christmas. I'd be lost without him.
Tell me more.
Because my husband's a very simple man. He doesn't want much of anything except coffee, some food, and fishing stuff. So I'm just glad that I have, myself some guys that I could reach out to if I needed, to make sure that I'm being a good carp spouse and getting all the right stuff and not just showing up with some random lures that you use for bass fishing and disappointing my husband.
Amen. And if I may, he's earned that. Your husband is intelligent. He's very intelligent, and so when you run into guys, especially experienced guys that know what they're talking about, in there is pure joy. It's the conversations are pure joy. They understand what I'm saying. I understand what they're saying, and a lot of your contemporary carp fishing isn't exactly where we are, and it takes those conversations. It takes experience, field testing, and going out there. So I, for one, appreciate his intelligence. I really do.
Yeah. I'll give another shout out to our kids who are watching. Follow the link.
Mom and dad
that are watching as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let's gather the kids around. Let's get them around the camera. Bring them on in.
Oh my God, they'll be so happy.
We only got a few of them here. Lucas, Liv. Yes, son, Caleb, come on.
Go get the
Come
kids. You guys come over.
Lucas, Liv, come here. We only got about half the bunch tonight.
Yep.
No worries.
I know. Come on, compiling. Come climb up in the back of the couch here. In your room. Okay.
What
Come
up?
on. Coming back, Caleb. You're part of the crew. Come on, everybody.
I could tell you guys are a bunch of brats.
They are. They really are. All except him. Caleb he's awesome.
Yeah, but he's just a
I
boyfriend. So
He's a future in-laws, my daughter's boyfriend, but
There
he
we
is
go.
the easiest one.
Awesome.
There you go.
Well, hello, children. You have awesome parents, and we appreciate you letting us borrow them for this short hour.
Yes, thank you guys.
You've been very well behaved.
yeah,
Good job, guys.
thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, you got.
Oh, yeah.
Let me have that question, sir.
What do you want for Christmas?
I cannot discuss that with you. You're way too young. But if it had anything to do with fishing, buddy, I'd be a happy man. And I just about bet it's going to be something to do with fishing. I don't know that for sure, but Santa Claus knows me pretty good. Now, question for you. What do you want for Christmas? And don't say juice box.
A deep box. No, no. Probably a big fish.
A big
There
fish.
you go.
I
That's what I'm
He
talking
wants to
about.
catch his first carp for Christmas.
For Christmas, I want new nails.
New nails. Mama, what would you like? She has like a $2,000 Amazon wish list.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got a couple of them at home. Take to
I
their
want all these designer bags.
First designer bag. Okay with that, Caleb?
Hey, I'm at it. I'm at it.
There you go. There's $800, bro.
Yeah,
Now, how nice of a kid are you?
See, I like the one that said I want to catch a big carp. That was my favorite one.
Dave wants you to name your child Delcom.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'm done with that guy. But you have a beautiful family.
I find most acceptable. I don't even know what it means, but it sounds the nicest.
Miles,
guys.
You have a beautiful family, sir.
Yes,
I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud to be your friend. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you guys for coming on and sharing your household with us and your family with us. We're going to get to this giveaway. God bless you all. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Bye now.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Daniel Irish from USA Carp Guide.
What a
Do you
fan.
want to turn a good fishing
That
trap
was
into a
warm.
great one?
I
Introducing
appreciate
it.
Baby
I like
Mix,
that a lot.
The smartest way to plan your feed strategy. Browse ready-to-made mixes crafted by expert anglers, or build your own from scratch. Choose ingredients, set quantities, log your results. With real data from your sessions, you'll know exactly what bait to use and when. Smarter prep, bigger catches, fewer blanks. Download the Go Catch Fish app, available in the App Store and Google Play Store today.
Type giveaway exclamation.
Hi, I'm Daniel Irish.
We are running.
He's not going to put your name down.
Why?
He knows who you are.
Right, but he might put me in still. Put that command right there.
Type in giveaway if you haven't typed it in, and we're going to give away a bag of tiger nuts and a bag of boilies if Austin could show us what they are.
And with that, if you don't type it in exactly that way, you are not going to be put onto the wheel. It's the only way I can find you guys.
It needs to be giveaway with an exclamation point, everybody. Giveaway with an exclamation point.
That's an asterisk, Mr. Metz.
Yeah, AE Mets, we need giveaway with an exclamation, please. And you will be entered to win.
Put it in for him, Dave. Oh, you already did.
Dave, we need giveaway with an exclamation.
There you go.
Dave, exclamation at the end of the giveaway. While everybody is putting that in, I would like to take a second and talk about during the holidays, this is a time of cheer, time of joy, but sometimes we don't feel too happy, too joyful. Sometimes we feel a little down. That's all right. I've been feeling that way, like I said, myself here these last couple weeks. It's been snowy, been cloudy, been cold. I hate the cold. So I've been, little grumpy, little grouchy. If you're feeling that way, if you're feeling like you don't have anybody to talk to, it's not getting better. please feel free to reach out to any of us, Daniel Irish, Kenny Mack, we'll talk to you. If you want to talk about, your mental health, we could talk about that. If you want to talk about carp, we'll talk about carp. If you want to talk about, whatever, we'll talk about whatever. The important thing is for you to know that you are not alone in however you're feeling. And, when you are feeling down, that the way you're feeling is not forever. We can pull ourselves out of that, and we could definitely have help pulling out of that. So,
Amen.
yeah, there you guys go. Everybody's entering the giveaway now.
There you go,
Good job,
Mr.
everybody.
Metz.
Melly's cooking. I've never seen that channel. Hello, how are you doing? Melly's cooking. Might check
My
you.
glasses at, don't lie.
I've been stealing them. I've been slowly stealing multiple pairs of glasses.
You have been stealing. That's exactly why I can't stand you, Daniel.
I'm gonna start a shop. Just sell you back your glasses.
All right, we got all our giveaways in.
Give them till 8:35. One more minute. One more minute. One
We'll
more
talk
minute.
about something then.
One more minute. I'm talking about how I'm gonna start selling you back your glasses.
See what I got to put up with? I never give him any crap.
Right, never, never, ever. All right, 8:35. Looks like everybody is in here. Let's go ahead and do this giveaway.
And before we give this away, I am going to.
I'm gonna give us an echo before we do anything.
Don't do that. That's exactly why I don't like this guy. I'm going to step up. This is a kind of a chintzy giveaway. I'm gonna get better prizes, but one thing at a time.
Yeah, we'll start getting better on the giveaways. But I appreciate everybody that's been coming and hanging out. For real, you guys help us do this show, keep it going. It'd be one thing to show up and do this and just talk into the void, but the fact that we have people that show up every week and talk back to us makes us feel like a community. Thank you guys very much. We even have a couple writing jokes in here now. 16 egg roll, 17 egg roll. We got Paul Metz with the rattlesnake. So, we're starting to become a little bit of a community, guys, and I really, really appreciate it. I look forward to Tuesdays every week and coming here and talking to you guys.
You know what? I'm moving my hat around, and I always forget these guys. Shout out to Strike Pier Bates, Mike Tarnacki, and Sean Ramo.
Yeah.
Guys are up in New York. Hello, brothers. Mike was out on the ice and caught his first. Hold on. Excuse me.
Make sure you let him know he's live.
Hello. Well, I think you can just do it on your phone if you want to. But you can do the laptop as well, but just so you know, you're live on air right now.
Nobody can hear him.
They can't hear?
I don't know if Austin made it so they can't hear.
No,
you.
they can't hear the phone call.
Oh, they cannot hear the phone call. Okay.
All right, fair.
My name is not on there. Giveaway. That's my third time. Paul Metz said he didn't see his name on the giveaway.
He looks stressed.
He does look stressed. All good. All right, let's go through the names and I'll double check, make sure. Okay, we got Melly's Cooking, we got Brian Rand, we got David, we got the Royal Angler, we got Nathan Metz, we got Paul Metz, we got Team Fish Fighters. He's not allowed to win it, but I'm just kidding. And then I think, could be wrong, but I think Tana joined as well. Hello, guys. Yeah, can you put Tana Metz on there as well, please?
One name per household. Hey, hit me about tigers, Paul. I got a trick for you, bud.
Yeah, we've been growing them. See, we took one
Don't tell
bag.
them that.
We took one bag, and now we can make 150 bags. That's not true. They're actually a pain to grow.
Yeah, it's not worth it. You need a field of about 20 miles.
Okay. Bet. Okay. Got 3 bets. Okay, it's the Mets versus the world, apparently. So there we go. Everybody, see your name on there. If you do not see your name, you have until 8:40 to say, I don't see my name on there. So you better look at it right now. Oh, he's spinning. It's too late. It's too late. He spun it.
It's spinning.
AE Mets with the W.
No, redo. He didn't give a giveaway right. Redo. Redo. He had to put giveaway 17 times. I don't think he ever got it right. That's a redo.
Don't listen to him.
All right, fine.
All right, he's seen.
I'm kidding, Mr. Producer.
Still going to the Mets household.
Nah. All right. Well,
all right.
It's 8:30. We need to go.
I will get those this weekend from Austin, and then I will have them shipped out as soon as I can. I'll get a hold of. Should I get a hold of Paul? I'm not sure who AE Mets is. If you could get a hold of me on Facebook and at Daniel Irish and let me know, just say, hey, I'm, AE Mets, I want the giveaway, or have Paul send them to me, then I'll get them straight over to you. Whatever's easiest for you guys, I will do. And thank you guys for watching. It's my son. Awesome. So to your house, I imagine.
Then you definitely. Man.
I know they're playing the system.
They're playing the system, bro. It's all good. So, hey, God bless everyone. Thank you for giving us your undivided attention. The most valuable thing on earth is time, and you gave that to us this evening. Thank you.
Yeah, if we don't have a show next week because of Christmas, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays, and we'll see you after.
Peace.
Hi, I'm Daniel Irish from USA Carp Guide. Do you want to turn a good fishing trip into a great one? Introducing baiting mixes, the smartest way to plan your feed strategy. Browse ready-to-made mixes crafted by expert anglers, or build your own from scratch. Choose ingredients, set quantities, log your results. With real data from your sessions, you'll know exactly what bait to use and when. Smarter prep, bigger catches, fewer blanks. Download the Go Catch Fish app, available in the App Store and Google Play Store today.
And the tide's got 4 or 5 seconds and we're out of time.